with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was. One person called and he said, tell my name. He said, because I know God is in this. Tyler Perry said $100,000. Pastor Bishop Patrick Wilton, he said, I'm sowing and I have +1. So he and his son-in-law sent $2,000. We have received, I'll get all that over. But why don't you give God praise for what the devil meant for evil, God turn it around.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yo, what is going on? Where my name is Kemi with Kemi Loki TV. Listen, man, I'm not too big and I'm not too little. Just don't underestimate your boy, cause I can. What's going on?
Steers, cause I can MF Mayor Koozie can if you're nasty, ready to get into the things.
All right, let's go straight to it. You remember this video? I don't know if we talked. I think me and Chicken talked about it. You remember this video? A church member gave $1,200.
And it wasn't what the person asked for?
Yes. So, with that being said, you know this video went super viral. And let me play the video, and then we're gonna react on it because Tyler Perry gave $100,000 to them. All right, so let's check it out, and then we're gonna react on it.
Giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
So before I play the Tyler Perry one, when he gave $100,000. So here's
wait, did he give it to the church or did he give it to the lady?
No, he gave it to the church. But here's the lady and the pastor defending each other about what happened. But bro, we all see what happened, man. You don't have to try to clean it up and stuff. Let's check out this video.
Viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
Roberta told me Pastor Winans personally apologized to her. She's been a member of Perfecting Church since 2013 and has given faithfully over the years and will continue to do so. You're the woman in that viral video.
Man, listen, bro. Fuck all that. If it happened in public, you should apologize to me in public.
Bingo. And then I'm just over these cults, these Christian cults. This is clearly a fucking cult. Like that was people's giving their hard-earned money that they work for, and to be publicly embarrassed like that because you're asking for a certain amount of money for what? To fund your next, you feel me, private jet, to fund your next Maybach. Like, all of this is disgusting.
It is. It is. And like I said in the last video, God don't want your money.
At
He doesn't want your money. He needs your heart.
bingo.
You know what I'm saying? If that's all you can give, that's all you can give. I'm not gonna say that's why I don't go to church. That's not a reason. But
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
say that's why I don't go, because this is foolishness. Like, Jesus never did any of this kind of stuff, and we're called to be
matter of
like
fact,
him.
Jesus whipped these type of people, man.
Bingo, trading money in the church, flipped over everything, and then
Yep.
you have like, this is clearly somebody's mother, grandmother that grew up indoctrinated in the church, giving what she has. I'm pretty sure she could have used them $1,200 in a whole nother aspect of her life, but she's choosing to give to the church, which is just weird to me. Like, the older I get, the more all of this stuff is just weird.
Yeah, it's okay to give in your 10%. It's okay. It's okay to give, but you know, you should not go over limit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the whole thing is disgusting. All
Yeah,
right, so
absolutely.
with that being said, let's check out the other video with Tyler Perry. I think he was trying to get some publicity out of it, if you want me to be
He
honest.
should have gave the lady the $2,000. Hundred
Yeah,
thousand. Like, that's
yeah, he gave
crazy.
100,000 plus another 2,000. That's $102,000. Good publicity though. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
One person called and he said, "Tell my name." He said, "Because I know God is in this." Tyler Perry sent $100,000. Pastor Bishop Patrick Wilton, he said, "I'm sowing and I have +1." So he and his son-in-law sent $2,000. We have received. I'll get all that over. But why don't you give God praise for what the devil meant for evil? God turn it around. Since it broke out Monday, we have.
God don't give a damn about your $100,000. Say my name type shit. God don't care, bro, about your $100,000. But that's good gesture though. You know, that's a great thing.
How is the church helping anybody? That's my whole thing. But I don't want to get into that now because I don't want to piss nobody off. But this is weird. All of this is weird. All this
It
exchange
is
of money,
weird.
all this big amounts of money being exchanged, and it's like, how is this really even helping the people?
Hey man, hey, ask, it shall be given to you. Seek, you should find. Knock, and it should be open unto you. Well, he was asking, you find it.
Hello.
You know, get knocked. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And but yeah, man, let us know in the
Maybe I should
comment
start
section.
me a church.
Let us know in the comment section. What do you think, man? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section.
Y'all talking about today?
We was talking about the pastor, the lady that gave $1,200, and
My money and walked it. Man, I'm not finna cuss when I talk about the church. But listen, I would have took my money and said, "Okay, I got it," and walked right on up out of there with my $1,200.
you feel me? And like we was saying, you can give money. It's okay to give. You will get it back, but you cannot give more than 10% overall, not just the church. That's overall. Let's say family members and whatever it is, it's overall. But it's okay to give though. But
Yeah,
they take it and run with it.
I'm with giving, especially because you know that once, the church, the congregation is basically who keeps the lights on, who keeps the pastor. You know what I'm saying? Like that for outreach groups, you know, resources for the community, different things like that. That's what the money is supposed to go to. I was kicking it with this dude, and we was driving around this city, Stanford. It's a Stanford, and we seen all these churches just like on every corner. But you know what? We also seen an abundance of all these churches, and y'all can't house the homeless. Y'all can't get out here and do no homeless outreach, no type of resources for them other than giving them clothes and food on. You know what I'm saying? What type of outreach y'all got going on? And
Yeah, how are we really changing people's lives? Because giving somebody
yeah,
clothes and food only helps them for that day.
Like I said, even in the Bible, cause lately I catch myself, you know, reading in the Bible and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And even in the Bible, they talk about money. They talk about money, but these pastors, they don't want people to know. They telling you other things that pretty much give them money, but they don't tell you how much. I mean, what's the percentage? They don't want to teach you none of that.
one of
Because
the
if you know,
one of the scriptures they read before offering time, one of the lines in the scripture is, "Will a man rob God? Yet he
Yeah,
robbed me."
yeah, and that's basically guilt tripping people into giving.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I gotta decide whether I'm gonna pay my light bill or get this money to the preacher.
Whose lights are paid? Who's riding nice there?
I'm a Uber. I'm in Uber on the Marta on the links, and he in the Rolls Royce, just like that dude in Brooklyn, the Fendi.
uh-huh.
But they went and saw about him.
Oh man. But yeah, it's
Um,
insane, man. It's a lot of lies, man. They don't want you to know the truth. And the truth, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean, I understand it. It's a world of prey and predator. I do understand it. But it's just like, would you want? I feel like me personally, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Me, here's the way I operate. If I'm like, let's say you guys, the more you guys, the better you are, the better for me. That's how I look at things. You know what I'm saying? So let's say prime example, like my mom. The better you are, the better for me. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at things.
Hmm.
But these pastors, man, I don't. It is the world, though. It's the world. Can't
Yeah,
change that.
the false prophets, God
Oh
spoke
we're
yeah.
living in those times.
the false
Let
prophet.
us know in the comment section, man. What do you think? What do you think about this situation? All right, we got the last story